In this tutorial, we're going to add images to our writing project. Choose the writing project you wish to edit by clicking on its icon on the My Projects page of your author dashboard. This brings you to the project dashboard. Every project comes with its own asset library, which you can access on the project dashboard using the Assets link in the left menu. You can upload images into the asset library, which can be used in your writing project. Image formats allowed include JPEG and PNG. Additionally, you can store other documents in your asset library. This is especially useful if you are collaborating on a project with another user and want to put certain documents in a centralized location that everybody can access. To add an asset to your asset library, click on Add Asset to Project. Browse for the image you'd like to include. Optionally, add a caption and save the asset. The larger the asset, the longer it will take to upload. Click on the right Edit button to edit your project and choose the writing block that you'd like to edit. To add the images we've just uploaded to our writing block, place your cursor in the writing block where you want the image to appear. Click on the Insert Image icon. From here, you can either upload a new image to your asset library and to your writing block at the same time, or you can choose an asset that you have already uploaded to your asset library. In this case, I'll choose the new asset that I just created. I would like to add a second image to this writing block. Once again, I place my cursor where I want this image to appear, click on Insert Image, and choose an image from my asset library. Save your content after uploading. I'm going to add some additional images to my writing project. Click on the block that you wish to edit. Place your cursor where you'd like your image to appear and click on the Insert Image. In this case, I'm going to click here to upload and browse for an image on my desktop. As the image is loading, there'll be a blue scroll bar at the top of your screen that indicates that the image is loading. The larger the image, the longer it will take to upload. I'm going to add one more image. In this case, I'm going to just drag and drop my image onto the screen. Whether I drag and drop or upload using the Insert Image icon, both of these images will be added to my asset library. After placing our images, we can also add a caption or adjust the alignment of our images. Click on the image and click Edit. Notice in this case that the caption was picked up from the description that I added earlier. Within the writing block editor, the caption does not appear. To see these changes, you will need to preview your page. To align the image, I can choose from No Defined Alignment, Left Alignment, Center Alignment, and Right Alignment. If you choose None or Centered, your image will appear centered within the page at 300 dpi. If you have an image that is, say, 600 dpi wide, your image will appear centered and about 2 inches within the page. If your image is larger than the page, the writing tool will automatically size the image down to fit within the confines of the editable area of the page. There are special considerations when you choose left and right alignment. In these cases, the image will float left or float right, and the text will wrap around the image. In addition, your image will be automatically sized down to occupy no more than 40% of the width of the page. The final size of your image will depend on the total editable size of your page. If, however, your image at 300 dpi is not quite large enough to occupy the full 40% of the page, the image will come in at actual size. Your writing block editor is not a WYSIWYG editor. In other words, what you see is not what you get. The final look and layout of your publication is going to depend on several factors. The first factor is the type of writing block that it is. The second, the theme that you use in order to format your writing block. And finally, the page size that you select when you publish. Therefore, it's important that you preview your publication frequently in order to get a good sense of what your final publication is going to look like. To preview your layout, choose Preview. This brings you to the Preview Setup page. From here, you can choose from one of the many themes that will control the formatting and look and feel of your publication. You can get an idea of each theme, the fonts it uses, and how it will set up your page by hovering over the preview sprites that are available with each theme. I'm going to choose the Short Stories theme. Choose a page size as well. In this case, I'm going to choose 6 by 9. When you're first working with your writing project, you will want to experiment with different themes and different page sizes in order to find your favorite. However, for best results, once you've decided on which theme and which page size you're going to publish in, be sure that you preview your work using that theme and page size. Click on View Preview. A PDF is generated. Let's compare the preview to what we see in our writing block. In both cases, we had a centered photo. One of the photos was a larger photo, about 1500 pixels across, and the other was about 600 pixels across. Notice that on the previews, your images will appear in black and white. However, when you publish, if you choose to publish in color, your images will show up in color. In this case, I'm using an image that is 2592 pixels wide and 4608 pixels high. At 300 dpi, this image is larger than the page I'm putting it on. However, the writing tool will automatically size this image down so it only occupies the editable area of the page according to the page size I've selected. In this case, I'm going to align this image to the right. Notice how the text wraps around the image. Once again, however, it's important that you preview the image before you make decisions on layout. The original size was 300 dpi wide, 1 inch. 1 inch is not 40% of the editable area of this 6 by 9 page. Therefore, this image came in at its 100% size. This image was 2500 pixels wide. With left alignment, however, this image was shrunk down to occupy about 40% of the width of the editable area of this page.